To get down to these onions and the potatoes. Everything is so good. The seasoning. Didn't take long at all. The jalapeno pepper just give it a nice little kick. This is so good. Corn is nice and crunchy. I just keep outdoing myself. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go on in that kitchen. Get them ingredients out. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We're getting ready to do a little quickie for you college students. I got a request that they wanted me to make quick meals for college students. So here we go with another one. Here we go. If you like seafood, potatoes and corn, keep watching. I'm gonna jump right in and get started. Okay, so we're gonna do this in the air fryer, you guys. So I got my air fryer pan. I wanna do it on the grill one. Got the lines, not that it's gonna make that big of a difference, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I washed 2 long ears of corn and I cut them up. And I have some shrimp and sausage that I also cleaned and cut up. So we're gonna season our corn, then we're gonna put it in on the pan, then we're gonna season the shrimp and the sausage. I have some potato wedges over here. You can use red potatoes, russet potatoes, yellow potatoes, whatever potatoes you like. I like yellow potatoes with my seafood, but I didn't have any, so I'm using Idaho potatoes. Okay, so I got 2 potatoes over here. I melted up me some butter. I got 6 cloves of garlic. I have some onion and a jalapeno pepper. Jalapeno pepper is totally optional. You do not have to put it in there. I just like the flavor of it, so I'm going to use one. Okay, if you don't like onion, you can omit the onion as well. So I'm going to use the Kinder salt, pepper, and garlic. And I'm just going to season it to my liking. Nothing, no measurements or anything like that. I'm just going to toss some seasoning on it. I'm going to use a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, I'm going to use some Old Bay seasoning. Now, if you don't like spicy stuff, don't use a lot of Old Bay. I like spicy stuff, so I'm gonna use a little, quite a bit. I'm gonna use a little parsley flakes. And then I'm just gonna pour some Zaterain shrimp and crab boil over in here. So I'm just gonna pour some in the cap and just sprinkle it all over my corn. I'm gonna give it a mix. I'm just gonna lay them out on the pan. After I finish the corn, I'm going to go in with the veggies. I'm going to do the seafood and the sausage last. Okay, so I'm just going to drop these onions off in here that I cut up. My potatoes. I only use 2 potatoes because this is just for me. I use 1 jalapeno if you're interested. And I used a half an onion. Okay, so we're going to go in with the Zaterain. We're going to pour a little over our vegetables. We're going to do the same exact thing. Season them to your taste buds. And if you're not sure, don't put a lot of seasoning. Just put just a little, and then you can always go in later and put some more. We're going to give that a nice little mix. Okay, I'm definitely going in with some more seasoning once I get everything laid out in this pan. I love me some good seasoned food, so I'm definitely gonna go in with a little more. And you don't have to do yours like this. You can just lay it out any way you want to. I'm just a little picky. But it really doesn't matter how you lay it out. Okay, so got one more. Then we're gonna just mix those vegetables up in there. Toss them all over the middle. And now for the good stuff. We're gonna grab the sausage. We're gonna grab the shrimp. Okay, I need to clean my hand, you guys. Okay, now that my hands are clean, I didn't want to touch my containers with all that seafood and stuff on my hands. So I'm just going to go in just like I did with the rest. This time I'm using 2 caps full because this is my meat. Okay. Gonna go on and toss those parsley flakes up in there. That onion powder. Garlic powder. That's all gone. Okay, and we're gonna do a little bit of salt and pepper. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Now we're just gonna mix that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Old Bay seasoning. Okay, and I'm just going to give it another mix. Then I'm just going to start spreading these out. And I'm going to put this all in the air fryer on 400 for about 10 minutes, and then I'll check on it. Now I have some melted butter, and that's what I'm gonna put my my garlic. I'm gonna mince my garlic and put the garlic in the butter. And then I'm going to pour that all over it. Gotta make sure we get all this seasoning, you guys. And it was just enough to fit this whole pan. Okay, let me wash my hands. Be right. Okay. After I washed my hands, I started mincing the garlic just to expedite some time. So I got all the garlic in the butter. I'm going to give that a nice little mix. We're just gonna spread this butter all over everything. And then we're gonna put it in the air fryer. So once I finish putting this butter all over everything, I'll come back and we'll go ahead and put it in the air fryer. I'm gonna have to melt some more butter. This is definitely not enough for my seafood dish. So I'll be right back. Okay, I melted me some more butter. I sprinkled a little parsley flakes off in there just to give it a little color. And it's enough for me to really like drizzle everything. And by the way, I hit everything one last time with that Old Bay. So just so you'll know. This is going to be good. It's already smelling good and it ain't even hit the oven yet. Well, air fryer. Now, speaking of oven, if you don't have an air fryer or you choose not to put it in an air fryer, you can definitely do this in the oven. I recommend you put it on maybe about, put the oven on about 400 and let it cook. Okay, once you know everything got a little butter and garlic on it, then you can just pour the rest all over everything. Just go on and pop it in that air fryer. Okay, you guys, it's going in. I'll see you when it come out. Okay, you guys, just so you'll know, I have it on air fry grill. And I have it on grill for about 22 minutes. So we're going to see what it looked like. Now, if I need more time, I'm putting it on more time. But I will let you know. But right now, I got it on about 23 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to keep an eye on it and I'll let you know. Okay? Okay, you guys. Straight out the air fryer, 27 minutes. It's hot, so I don't know if I can lift it up. Maybe I better just bring the camera down closer to it. Okay. There you go. Okay. Let me get a fork. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at everything. Everything nicely seasoned. Nicely cooked. The shrimp. They got the grill lines on them, you guys. Look at that. Let me see that one. Okay, so I want to plate this. I want to plate it, but I want to taste it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, let me just, Wow. Everything looks so good. These spices is kicking. Okay, let me put me some on a plate and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I just got me some on a plate so I wouldn't be so rude and disrespectful eating out the pan, but it's all for me, so it's okay. So, but I wanted to get down to these onions and the potatoes. Everything is so good. The seasoning. Didn't take long at all. The jalapeno pepper just give it a nice little kick. This is so good. corn is nice and crunchy. I just keep outdoing myself. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go on in that kitchen. Get them ingredients out. Invite your friends over. And let them see you know how to cook. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I keep looking down at this plate, you guys. Oh. I just want to thank you for joining me in this kitchen, cooking up this nice, delicious meal. Oh, man, this whole pan is just for me. So I have some tonight and tomorrow. And it is so delicious. I'm telling you, if you like jalapenos and onions with your food, you're going to love this. Even if you don't put the jalapenos and the onions in it, you're still going to love this meal. I mean, no, it wasn't no crab on the plate, but you know what? It was still good. Thank you so much for joining me rolling in this kitchen with BJ. And I will see you next week right here, same place, same time, cooking something different. Okay? You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next week.